complete forecast, here's KATC Chief Meteorologist Rob Perillo.
Welcome back. Well, the heat is going to be on over the next couple of days, the way things are shaping up. Temperatures 91 today. We're probably going to hit that again for tomorrow, and that heat index in the lower 100s, and that's only going to amplify over the next few days based on what we're seeing. So let's take a look at the satellite imagery, put things in motion here. We do have plenty of clouds across the area, but generally fair skies, some high clouds, more action to the west. Those clouds that we're seeing moving through Louisiana associated with storms back to the west, and then we have storms, the threat of flooding off to the north, but locally not a whole lot going on here. And as we take a look at the infrared channel, always gotta love looking at this stuff because it really shows thunderstorm activity. That's a pretty nasty cell that's in west central Texas. We open it on up in the tropics, nice and quiet across the Gulf of Mexico and the Caribbean and much of the tropical Atlantic for that matter. We only hope it would stay this way for 3 more months, but we know better than that. Hurricane Center is watching a little bit of an area here that may get going, but it's going to move out to sea. 10% chance of that developing. They were remarking on a little bit of a tropical wave here, but now they're giving it a 0 chance of development. So no issues out in the tropical Atlantic for right now. So let's take a look at the African dust product. Guess what? It's coming back. It's not going to be as thick as what we saw Thursday, Friday of last week, but we're certainly going to see hazy skies returning by Wednesday, maybe even starting as soon as tomorrow. And there's more out there that we'll get here maybe in about a week's time, a couple of more runs. But notice across the basin here, a lot of the sand has got some breaks, so there's going to be a tropical wave here. There's going to be maybe a little bit of a tropical wave here over by Cuba, so this dust will gradually diminish as we get into August, and that's the normal. And dust, yes, is pretty normal for around here, although last Thursday, Friday, that's the thickest I've seen it since I've been living in Louisiana. Now, locally, as we take a look at our moisture, right now we're kind of in the blue, light yellow area. That means limited moisture for us in the summertime, but notice as we get toward Friday and into the weekend, we start seeing red across the area, so that means some deeper tropical moisture in the region. We're going to have a little bit of a frontal trough here, so rain chances going up Friday, and they'll be staying up through the weekend, and it looks like into early next week as well before maybe that African dust throws some dust. You can't say throw some water on the thunderstorms. It'd be throwing some dust on the thunderstorms, which reduce the thunderstorm activity for sure. Now, tomorrow temperatures in the upper 80s to lower 90s. These are heat indices once again getting into the low 100s. We reset again and do it again as we head into Wednesday, and the number's a little bit higher, and that trend will continue through Thursday. So full summer heat, but not too terribly high quite yet, and that's the good news. So steamy night, 77, 78 the low with that humidity pegged at 90% or better. Your rain chance quite low, and that stays the same tomorrow. Hot and humid day, heat indices low 100s, and that temperature topping out at 91. We go through the next 5 days, temperatures rise, and then they start to go down a little bit as your rain chances perk up as we get into Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. These days won't be washouts, but we'll see a much better chance of showers and storms, and then getting back to normal as we go into the middle part of next week. So, Jim, heat is on.
Sure is.
But we're going to have a period where the rain comes back, but just in time for the holiday weekend. That's the way it works out.
Always does. Okay, thanks, Rob.